Hello, I'm Zash, and welcome to episode 2 of my G-Senjou no Maou, or Devil on G-String, Let's Read. Joining me, as always, is my co-reader Faith. Last episode, we met the main character, Azai Kyosuke, who seems to be a bit of a playboy high school student. We also met his class president, Miwa Tsubaki, his stepsister, Azai Kanon, and the mysterious transfer student, who is also a bit quirky, Usami Haru. We also saw our friend, I use the term loosely, Aizawa Aichi. He seems like a bit of a jackass, so we'll see how that goes. Please enjoy this episode. In a city full of young people, the streets during the evenings are always full of life. This is Central Boulevard, the heart of Tomanbetsu City's central district. Fast food restaurants, coffee houses, karaoke bars, and so on. All sorts of entertainment hotspots exist for young people who don't go home right after school. And hark, a proper use of a semicolon.
Ooh. I use semicolons all the time, to be honest. Wow, so crowded. I'm getting lost.
Are you some country bumpkin?
I've never been to Central Boulevard. It's kind of scary, and I feel like a bad girl for not going home directly after school.
You know, you're just like one of those perfectly innocent girls out of a manga.
Self-awareness. Not even once.
Indeed. If we keep walking, we'll come across lots of clubs and studios. Then we'll wander right into the red light district.
Do you come here often? Pick up line number 1.
Me? How should I respond? I often skip classes, and my grades and physical evaluations are mediocre. My image at school is that of someone who plays cool, but is a frivolous womanizer. I go shopping around here every once in a while.
By yourself?
Why do you ask?
Oh, no reason. It's just that you seem to have a lot of friends outside of school.
Sometimes I'm alone, sometimes I'm with another person. Ellipses.
Are you in a club?
It seems that this girl... By clubs, do you mean dance clubs or a boxing club? Wants to know more about me recently.
Sorry if it sounds like I'm doing a background check. It's just, even though we're always in the same class, I just don't know anything about you.
If we're always in the same class, then why would you wait until now to approach me? To be honest, I'm usually with a woman. Let's try to get her to despise me a little. There's no way to sugarcoat this, really, but, I'm a pretty lecherous playboy. I need to maintain just the right distance from my classmates. Not too close, and not too far. Sorry, you must hate womanizers like me, right? Yet, she smiled.
How silly. Of course not.
Ellipses.
It's a little scary, sure, but I probably only think that because I don't know enough about people like that.
I studied Tsubaki's expression.
It's not nice to judge people you don't know, right?
There isn't even a tiny bit of insincerity in her smile.
Therefore, until I fully understand you, I can't possibly hate you.
I see. I don't think it would be overgenerous to consider Tsubaki a gentle and pure human being. Well, let's not just stand here and chat. Where should we go?
I'll just follow your lead.
How about a coffee shop?
Sure, I'm a little nervous though.
Is this your first time going to a coffee shop?
Is there anything I need to bring? Like something to take notes?
You're fine as is. Just follow me.
Even I know a coffee shop is just a coffee shop.
Yeah, but she's never been to a coffee shop.
Neither have I, but I at least know what it is.
She is a bit sheltered.
Yeah.
The coffee shop Lapis Lazuli is a quaint little spot here on Central Boulevard. It's calm, and the clientele is generally a pretty nice crowd. For someone like Tsubaki, this is a perfect place.
Whoa! 900 yen for a single cup of coffee?
Welcome to Starbucks.
I can feel you there.
She really is one of the common folk. Where do you normally go to have fun?
The swings in the park?
Huh? What are you, a child?
Is that weird?
Well, not exactly.
I also make sandcastles.
Okay, now we're getting a bit weird. Is this girl actually lonely? What I meant was, do you go shopping or sing at karaoke bars? You know, things that people your age normally do?
I sit at home.
You read visual novels on the internet?
I do. I go shopping sometimes. You have no idea how often I need to buy more diaries.
That's because you write down everything.
Don't worry, I compulsively, want to buy composition notebooks. And mechanical pencils for no reason. Oh no, I use them, but still. Do you have any hobbies, Zyken?
Me? How should I answer this? I like to play around with women.
Huh? What do you play? Oh, honey. My sweet summer child.
Just kidding. To be honest, I'm glad you didn't get that one.
You mean, playing hide and seek?
Sure, let's go with that. Why are children's game the only thing she can come up with? If you really want an answer, it's music. The truth leaks out of my mouth before I can stop it.
Music, huh? Oh, I love visual K.
You're into heavy music then. I personally prefer classical.
Classical? Now that's an interesting little tidbit.
There you go, taking notes again.
Keep going, keep going. Who's your favorite composer?
Probably J.S. Bach.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
I just told you. Bach.
Oh, Bach. Sorry, the initials kind of threw me off.
There are many Bach in history, because it's a family name. But the most famous Bach, the one I referred to, is Johann Sebastian Bach. Some people call him the Big Bach.
Ellipses.
Tsubaki suddenly stopped writing. Huh? Why did you close your diary?
Well, I've just never seen you with such a big smile on your face before.
A big smile?
Sorry, that must have sounded strange.
Is she trying to say I'm showing off or something?
But you know, I saw a totally different side of you today. I'm very happy.
No, she's definitely not that type of person.
Next time we meet, do you think I could borrow some CDs from you?
Sure. Oh, a new box CD comes out tomorrow. Of course, when I say new, I mean a new compilation of his works.
You looking forward to it?
Well, to be honest, I really am. I've been literally counting off the days to the release on my fingers.
Well, can we go together to buy it tomorrow?
Can I take your planning for tomorrow to be a sign that you're ready to head home?
Oh yeah, sorry. The sun's setting a lot sooner nowadays, you know? But we'll be able to play tomorrow too, so it's no big deal.
We haven't even started the whole playing part yet. Oh well. Let's go then. I'll pay the tab.
My tea was 950 yen.
She gave me a 1,000 yen bill. Hold on. Let me see if I have a 50 yen coin. Dang it, I don't have change.
Oh, don't worry about it.
No, I'll go get some change.
Please, like I said, don't worry about it. After all, I'm the one who asked you to come.
She insisted on giving me the money. No, I can't do that.
You're too uptight. It's just 50 yen.
I stared at Tsubaki. I already told you, I can't do that.
Huh?
Even if it's just 50 yen, money is still money. Tsubaki stopped smiling. Understand? Tsubaki once said,
Not nice to judge people you don't know.
but I know, without a shadow of a doubt, that anyone who doesn't value money is in most cases evil.
What?
Ellipses.
That's backwards from the normal.
Yep. Ellipses. I walked Tsubaki all the way to the subway station. Be careful on your way home.
Okay. See you tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Stop joking around. We agreed to go buy that CD together, remember?
I don't know how to respond. So we did.
Also, I need to buy a new diary. I would be happy if you went with me.
There may be an emergency, but if that's all you want, I think I'll have time.
Emergency?
Yeah, that must have sounded kind of strange.
You mean you might get a call at any time?
A call?
Your phone's always ringing, Asai-kun. At least it seems that way.
She really does seem to be interested in me. Well, like I said, I should have the time.
Really?
Tsubaki smiled and waved at me.
Alright then. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Tsubaki walked down into the subway station. Now, there are so many things I still need to take care of today. Just as I was about to leave, I felt something tug at my memory. It's 6 o'clock right now. Didn't I have an appointment at 6 o'clock?
You forgot already, son?
It's something about Kennen. Something about Kennen. Think so, actually. The skating rink or something. Ellipses. Oh well, if I can't remember it, then it probably wasn't too important. Time to head back.
Asai-kun.
Huh?
Great, you haven't left yet.
What happened? Why'd you run back like that? Trying to catch her breath, Tsubaki said,
Could you give me your phone number?
I chuckled. Oh, is that it? I told her my number.
Thank you.
What's yours?
I don't have a cell phone.
Eh? In this day and age?
I guess it doesn't really seem necessary.
That's pretty inconvenient, isn't it? Let's buy one while we're out tomorrow.
Of course she doesn't have one. What's she gonna call? Cow? Hey Bessie, you ready for milking? Send me a text. That's alright. The home phone is good enough.
Girls like her are rare these days.
I'll call you later. Be sure to answer the phone.
Okay. This time, Tsubaki really left. But still, why did she suddenly become interested in me? I don't think I should get too close to her. Treading upon the stones of Central Boulevard, I begin my walk home. People often say I'm absent-minded, but when it comes to money, I'll never miss a beat. The ones who do could never dream of reaching my level. When I arrived home, I immediately walked into the study and picked up the phone. Sorry to bother you. Are you by any chance the president of Kotani Incorporated? On the other end of the line, the voice of a middle-aged man full of anger replied,
This is Kotani. Who the hell are you?
He must think I'm weak just because I sound young. My name is Azai Kyosuke. Nice to meet you.
Azai Kyosuke?
His voice faded.
Oh right, Azai's Gonzo's right-hand man.
Right-hand man. People used to say that I was just a little small fry that leeched off my father's position. Looks like people's opinions of me have risen recently.
Since the brain of Azai Corporation is talking, I'll be honest. You're trespassing on our turf. How do you plan on compensating for this?
The Azai Corporation is a Yakuza group with diffuse connections throughout both the underworld and the police force. It's also a major member of the Sowa Alliance. My father, Azai Gonzo, is one of the leaders of the pack. Due to police crackdowns, the days where Yakuza used force to fight over territory have passed. On the verge of collapse, the Yakuza bosses gathered together and proposed a peaceful coexistence doctrine. They then began to use legitimate businesses as a front. The one that acted as spearhead for this conversion from underground society to the normal world was the Azai Corporation. Compensating. Well, you certainly don't sound too calm about this. On the surface, the Azai Corporation is legal, but it's really just a Sowa branch company. Basically, the Azai Corporation is a front for Sowa. It manages the group's financial affairs, like real estate, construction, tourism, dining, theme parks, golf courses, and much more. Our revenue compares favorably with even the biggest legitimate corporations.
The clubs and hotels in the Central District are supposed to be under our jurisdiction.
Unfortunately, we have some disputes with other organizations within the circle. For example, the person yelling at me right now. Of course, these types of conflicts are common in business, and they should be common sense by now. Yet these Yakuza are still stuck in their own ways, settling things with informal dealings like this. I'm terribly sorry, but there wasn't anything that suggested only you could open clubs and hotels there.
This is bullshit! It's been my turf for 10 years. How could you not know about this?
He's right. I knew about it. I also know that these hotels and clubs make up most of his revenue. Nothing in this world remains constant, even long-term collaborations. Otherwise, you'd never see divorce, right?
What did you say?
His breathing becomes wild. Kotani-san, you seem to have misunderstood something. This isn't about us trying to take over your turf. We're merely expanding our market. It's just that our company worked a little harder than yours. This is a legitimate business. Within that context, is there really any need to ask a competitor's opinion on how we should conduct ourselves? At that moment, I heard something break on the other end of the line. He probably kicked over his desk out of anger, insulted that he was being criticized by a mere boy.
Listen, you little shit. We're a front for the Sowa Alliance, too. You know, in other words, we're like brothers to the Azai Corporation.
And?
Stop fucking with me. Are you trying to take money from a brother? You're the son of someone in the business, and you don't even know your manners?
Technically, I'm not part of the family. And anyway, Azai Gonzo never taught me such courtesies. Azai Gonzo told me this instead.
When talking to idiots like this man, one must have the mind of a hunter before his prey.
Oh, sorry to change the subject, but I believe your company has a lot of cash at hand, right?
Huh?
They came from illegitimate business deals, didn't they?
Watch your mouth, boy. What proof do you have?
I checked up on your company recent actions. I found contracts from backdoor deals in order to conceal your income and numerous bank accounts using fictitious names. Don't you think the police would be interested in these documents?
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
I didn't let up on my prey. I'll just go ahead and make these public then. I can imagine the expression on his face.
You trying to blackmail me?
Of course not. I've always preferred legal methods when it comes to settling disputes. As long as you accept our recently opened clubs and hotels in Central District, I'll be quite satisfied. A murderous cry poured from the receiver. It was filled with humiliation. And with that, he finally surrendered. After all, I held the ace. All that's left is to put just a tiny bit more pressure on him. Well then, it's been nice talking to you. When I put down the phone, I checked my email and picked up the phone once more. Hey, it's Kyosuke. Thanks for taking my call. This has been my life ever since I met Azai Gonzo. I'm calling to speak to you about the bill from Showa Management Company. An enormous sum of cash circulates under my direction, yet I'm not even a formal employee of the Azai Corporation. Yes, I read your proposal, but that's not enough. I'm just a student, but my decisions can cause companies to go bankrupt or even condemn people to ruin. Yes, generally speaking, a company needs to prepare 3 copies. The only thing I learned up until now is that money is everything. 1 copy for your shareholder, 1 copy for the bank, and 1 copy for the business you're dealing with. Of course, each copy needs to be slightly different. I'm sure you know this, right? Everyone lives for money. Their lives revolve around money. That's correct. No. That company won't last much longer if you ask me. Sure. Age, sex, occupation. None of these matter when compared alongside one's accumulated wealth. Not at all. If you're happy with my advice, I can give you as much as you want. Right. Everyone fears and respects me. But I won't stop here. I want more power. At the moment, it's just the Azai Corporation. But someday, I'll take over all of Sowa. Then, I'll have the power to affect society as a whole. Politicians, CEOs of multinational corporations, they'll all bow before me. What I want is the position of the puppet master in the shadows. It's just like, so you're going to be a hero, huh? Then I'll... ellipses. Like, what? A sharp pain is throbbing in my forehead.
What's going on?
The person on the other end of the line asked. Oh, it's nothing. I look forward to doing more business with you in the future. I quickly hang up the phone. I never bother to remember anything from my daily life that doesn't have anything to do with money. School, for example. I rested for a while in the living room. Suddenly, I was watching my hands reach out for a coat. My memory of that day ended there. Ellipses. Chapter 1. The icy winter wind blew away all my drowsiness. Once again, I go to school. I don't have to think at school, so it's fun.
Nissan!
Eh? Kennen suddenly bursts out from behind the wall of the apartment. Gah!
Nissan, you're terrible!
Well, you were saying about her eyes fall out of her head.
I think it has occurred.
Ow! She puts a death grip on both my arms. What on earth are you doing so early in the morning?
What am I doing? That's what I want to ask you.
Well, it appears that you're putting a death grip on my arms. She started pouting unhappily.
How could you do this, Nissan?
Okay, I got it. Can you just let me go now?
What do you mean by you got it?
What? Her eyes seem to be searching for something. Sorry I'm clueless?
You promised.
Promised?
You really did forget. You promised that you'd come to the skating rink during practice.
Now that she mentions it, I guess I did say something to that effect. Oh, about that. I'm sorry. Really. I'd better come up with a good excuse.
How do you plan on repaying me? How?
Well, I'm really sorry. I lost my wallet yesterday and spent all my time looking for it.
Oh, where did you lose it?
Central Boulevard.
What were you doing there?
I was with Tsubaki.
Bucky? Why?
Bucky is what she calls Tsubaki.
Really, I would never have guessed.
You don't have to perform a thorough interrogation. We were just hanging out. Kennen's mood seems to be worsening with each passing second. Is she jealous?
You could have at least called.
I'm really, really sorry.
I'll forgive you if you pat my head.
All right. No matter what, she'll be happy if she's being petted.
Hee
In an instant, her surly mood dissipated.
Good boy, I forgive you.
The person being petted on the head is saying, "Good boy."
You're coming to my practice today, though, right?
I know. I'll definitely be there. I'd better remember to do this time.
All right. Let's go to school.
Kennen stuck to my side, naturally. Hey, don't latch onto my arm. As the weather was slowly getting colder, the Gyugasaki students were wearing warm winter jackets. Just listen, Miss Noriko. Let me tell you something. After we finally arrived at the school gates, we were greeted by the same scene as yesterday. I'm really good at sports. Once again, Aichi is unleashing an attack of love upon our unfortunate Miss Noriko. And for the record, I'm pretty sure he sucks at sports. Christ, Aichi, you can't just fling out a transparent lie like that. Especially surfing! He can't surf at all. What's he gonna do? Practice until summer? This is what they call a calculated lie. If this lie becomes the truth, then it's no longer a lie.
I don't think that's how it works.
Quite the cunning ploy. Yeah, not really how that's supposed to work.
Sire?
Kennen suddenly started shouting. Huh?
Pardon, Azai-san?
Kennen's pretty famous at school. Everyone knows her, including the teachers. But let's save that story for later. At the moment, Aichi's face is beginning to convulse.
Nan-chan knows A-chan doesn't know how to swim.
Well, what did you just say? Damn it, why the hell did she have to say that?
Remember when we went on that beach trip? Well, the second A-chan got in the water, he started to drown.
You backstabbing, gossiping harlot. Even though you know that I couldn't swim, you rammed me right into the sea, laughing all the while. Nothing at all.
Oh, but A-chan, it's so obvious that you have something to say?
Kennen displayed a teasing smile. You're embarrassing me. Don't worry, I signed up for swimming lessons after the trip.
Really? Really? Which pool did you go to?
Well, he's lying, so there's no way he'll be able to answer. I wonder how Aichi is going to escape this dilemma. I'm on duty today, so I have to go. See you girls later. Come on now. Running isn't going to fix the problem.
A-chan, you're not really on day duty, are you? Wait up.
And so the demon chased the clown. Despite the bitter cold, school is still peaceful. Aichi arrived at the classroom with Kennen right on his tail. Perhaps it's because he sprinted the entire way, but Aichi can't even stand up straight anymore.
Nissan!
On the other hand, Kennen didn't even break a sweat. She's an athlete.
Nan-chan's going to sleep until class starts.
Oh? Are you tired because of the morning practice?
No, I was talking to Pepperin last night. We stayed up pretty late.
Question. Could their father also be Okabe? Because Mayuri always called Okabe Okarin.
That would be a little terrifying.
With Gonzo? Did Papa say anything?
Good luck and try to get into the Olympics. Isn't that sweet?
Yeah,
if you say so.
My worries seem to be piling up into quite the mountain. But I won't think about it much at school. Hey, I just noticed it. But what's in the bag? Kennen was carrying a duffel bag in addition to her backpack.
It's just my gym uniform.
Oh, right. We have PE today. Isn't that a designer brand?
Weren't you the one who bought this for me?
Oh yeah, I was.
Well then, Nan-chan's going to sleep now.
She passed out as soon as she got into her seat. It was almost like something out of a comedy manga. Hey, Kyosuke. Aichi called out to me the moment Kennen was down. You understand my feelings, right, bro? Say what now?
I've had it up to here with that bitch Cannon. I've been patient with her up until now, since she's your sister. Ain't I forgiven?
Listen, man.
But even I have my limits. If she keeps interrupting my hunting, I'm gonna have to teach her a lesson.
No, I'd say the problem here is the methods you employ in your hunting.
Shut up! We have club activities today.
Huh? Club activities? I'm afraid the only club I belong to is the Going Home Club.
What's this bull you're spouting now? The two of us started a secret society, remember? You promised you'd conquer the universe with me.
I have the feeling I did do something like that.
Don't tell me you forgot.
Don't worry, I remember. The lab equipment storage room, right? Upon hearing that, Aichi's mouth curved into a mischievous smile.
Right. I'll see you after school.
That is not a mischievous smile. That is drugged up.
Aichi walked out of the classroom. I looked around at my fellow classmates. It seems Shiratori is absent today. Homeroom is about to begin.
I made it.
How rare. You were almost late. Tsubaki smiled shyly upon hearing my greeting.
I pulled an all-nighter and ended up sleeping in this morning.
You were writing in your diary all night, weren't you?
Huh? How'd you know?
It was an easy guess.
It's because I was with you yesterday. All the things that I felt I had to write just kept on pouring out.
Are we going to be hanging out again today?
You remembered.
Of course. But the thing is, something just came up, and Aichi and I are going to have to take care of some business on campus. So would you mind meeting up somewhere instead of waiting for me?
Sure. Meet up at the same cafe as yesterday.
If anything happens, just call me. You still have my cell number, right?
Yep, no problem.
Tsubaki flashed me a brilliant smile.
Looks like Shiratori is absent again today.
Yeah. Did you hear anything about it? Tsubaki shook her head apologetically.
Usami isn't here either.
Usami Haru, huh? She transferred here only yesterday.
I should get her phone number. She said we could be friends starting today.
Don't you think it's kind of weird to say something like, let's be friends starting tomorrow?
Not at all. Usami's just shy, I'm sure of it.
I've been thinking this for a while now, but your kindness is really intimidating. You know that?
Come again?
Nothing. Class is about to start. We return to our seats. And so, even though lunch break arrived, Usami was still nowhere to be found. Ah, Miki-chan. I really want to thank you for the other day. I was on the phone.
Hey, Chan, lying is bad, you know.
I wasn't lying. Can you give me a break? Aichi looked like he was going to cry while he stuffed his face with pudding.
Personality's all twisted 'cause you eat sweets all the time.
So he eats sweet so he isn't sweet?
Don't know if that's quite how it works, but okay.
It's okay as long as I eat different sweets every day.
That's ridiculous. Kinda is.
I don't care. It's my policy anyway. Chocolate yesterday and pudding today. Well, come to think of it, he does actually eat something different every day.
The weather's nice today and everyone's getting along. It's really fun, period.
Everyone's passing the time in their own way, as usual.
Hey, let's all go to the heated pool this Sunday.
I have to go buy pet food, so I can't go.
Mm-hmm.
What, Pervert Aichi is going to give up on a chance to see everyone else in swimsuits?
And prove that he can't swim? Kanan-chan, just believe H-kun. Huh? Is that...
Tsubaki's eyes widened.
Isn't that... Usami-san?
Ah, it is! As if seeing a lighthouse in a storm, Aichi sprinted over. There's no way anyone could mistake that hair.
Hey, Usami!
Kanon gave her a nickname. just like that.
Oopsies.
It seems like Usami finally noticed us. I had just finished my phone call. Pretending to be a playboy is hard work.
Usami, come over here.
Everyone was waving at her.
Oopsies.
Usami cautiously approached us. Her monstrous head of hair billowed, completely ignorant to the laws of physics.
That's a funny idea. Hi. Usami, when did you get here? Just now. I tend to sleep in every single day.
Like someone else here.
Well.
Why did you come up to the roof?
Huh?
Huh? Isn't exactly the answer I was looking for. Didn't we see you here yesterday, too?
No. There's no special reason. I just like high places, that's all.
Like a cat.
A very fuzzy cat.
Tsubaki walked straight toward her.
Usami-san, Usami-san. Huh? We're gonna be friends from today onward, right?
Tsubaki looked extremely happy.
Who are you? Oh,
Critical hit.
I apologize. I remember now. You've made her make that sound twice now. You do? Yes.
She stuck her chin up in the air.
Oh, she's pretty there.
Well, when she isn't hiding behind 6 feet of hair.
Yeah.
Like, look, that hair, if it was straight down, would be touching the ground.
Well, it can't be 6 feet. She's not 6 feet tall.
True, but...
It's an anime. She's probably like 5'2".
Yeah, but that hair would be dragging on the ground.
Still, 5 feet of hair is too much. That's just too much. Cut that.
Yeah.
If my hair were that thick, I would take a weed whacker to it.
The reason her chin's going up is because the hair is so heavy, pulling her head back.
Yeah, she'll never have to worry about slouching forward. Just put it in a ponytail and you'll be standing straight.
Or falling over backwards.
My name is Usami Haru. And you are?
Suddenly, she seems really imposing.
Tsubaki. Tsubaki, huh? That's good. I got it. Ah, Nan-chan too! I want to introduce myself. I'm Canon. Okay. Canon. Got it.
Ah, me too! I'm Aichi!
No. 2 people a day is my limit.
Social bar fool.
I feel you, buddy.
Wait a minute!
Tsubaki, Canon, listen well. Please call me Hero. What? What? Any complaints? It's not that I'm complaining. Why? No particular reason. I make my comrades call me by that name.
Like she's the hero of an RPG.
Yeah. I still don't get it, but okay.
She's quirky.
I'm fine with it too, if it means we can be friends. Hero! Hero-san, Hero-san.
Why is this scene so bizarre?
Ellipses.
She seems like she's really enjoying this.
Alright, I'm in a great mood right now. So, I'll give you jobs.
Hey, she's smiling.
Hey!
Jobs?
Tsubaki, you're a cleric. Eh? A cleric? What do they do? They're healers. Healers? That really suits Tsubaki. Hey, what about Nanchan? You're a warrior. Ooh, a warrior. That sounds really strong.
Oh, she is the athletic one. Well, what about me? I want to be a mage.
Edakichi-san can just be a slime.
Well, yeah.
Well, he's green.
At least let me be in your party. And he does come off a bit slimy.
Yeah. I don't know how to explain it, but whenever I see Edakichi, I think about sticky things.
Bitch.
I thought that's kind of what you wanted them to think of. Hey, what about my brother?
Me?
Oh, Usami-san, this is Azai-kun.
Tsubaki went to the trouble of introducing me.
I see.
She checked me out from head to toe. What?
Oh?
As if she just discovered something shocking, Usami's face suddenly tensed up.
Shirley. Don't call me Shirley. What? Oopsies.
I can't read her face. Because it's behind 5 feet of hair.
She's hard to read. Yes, hair is generally hard to read.
It's a strange expression. Or rather, she's expressionless. It's as if she's thinking about something and having no thoughts at all at the same time. So Canon's general state.
Yeah. You should be used to that face. Hey, what kind of character is my brother? He's just a jester, isn't he? No.
As Usami parted her lips, the bell that signaled the end of lunch rang. Haha, I have no idea what's going on, but it's nice to meet you. I extended my hand, hoping for a mutual response.
Oopsies.
What's wrong? Did we meet in a previous life?
May I ask you something?
Usami put on a strange expression.
You're not an ordinary student, are you?
Are you a fortune teller? I'm just an average run-of-the-mill student that can be found anywhere. She's a strange one.
What kind of ordinary student in this age would do something as embarrassing as shake hands with someone they just met?
True, that isn't really a Japanese thing.
Yeah.
Now that she mentions it, I suppose that's true. What kind of girl in this age would have others call her a hero for no reason? The habits from my job subconsciously surfaced.
Look at her face. I guess you have a point.
The corner of her lips tugged into a grin. What about this is amusing exactly? We should hurry back. We've got PE.
Ah, right. We better hurry. Kanan-chan really likes sports, huh? We're playing volleyball today. Usami-san, let's go.
Kanon pranced off with her usual excess of energy. Aren't you coming, Usami?
Oopsies.
She silently stared at me. I'd better ignore her. See you down there, then.
Someone get this girl a scrunchie.
I left the roof in a hurry. I don't know why, but I could feel her lingering gaze on my back all the way back to the classroom. Break time! I was called into the faculty office. While I'm at school, I try to avoid attracting attention or provoking the judgment of my peers. Of course, that involves a bit of effort outside everyone's line of sight. But due to my frequent skipping, I'm occasionally called out by the teacher. I didn't bother putting effort into the pop quiz yesterday, so now my math teacher's out for blood. He's got that passion for education thing going on.
You know, I'd always thought that you'd do much better if you'd only tried harder.
No, I tried pretty hard.
This is yesterday's quiz. You answered these wrong on purpose, didn't you?
Of course not.
Whatever. Just try to answer these questions.
There was a worksheet laying on the teacher's messy desk. He tapped his finger over the logarithmic curve on the paper. I'm pretty sure that should have been logarithmic. Because there isn't really a logistic curve.
Well, maybe they're just as bad at math as I am.
Yep. Translation error. What? Right now?
Hurry up. Think of this as a review.
Looks like neglecting the quiz was a bad call. Alright, I'll do it. I hold the pencil and gazed at the question. This here goes like this.
This is really easy for you, isn't it?
The teacher was staring at me like a hawk, observing my every move. Don't stare at me like, ah!
What?
The lead snapped. Well, just look. The desk is a little lumpy, don't you think? If one were to look closely, one would notice the many small holes on the desk, along with countless scratches.
Well, it's a teacher's desk after all. It served me well these long years.
Oh, come on. It's just a desk. Trying to write on this thing messes up the characters. And look right here, it even made me tear a hole in my paper.
Stop gabbing. Hurry up and do your work.
Break time's over. Even then, the math teacher wouldn't let me go. Then again, it wasn't all that bad. Compared to my job, school's heaven.